You know when the Lunar New Year is just around the corner, there's this specific smell that starts to fill so many kitchens. It's not just the usual savory stuff, it's something earthier, you know? And it's mixed with that amazing scent of something golden and deep fried. We're talking, of course, about the taro root fritter. And today, we're gonna peel back all the layers of this incredible holiday snack.
So, picture this. A big platter of these golden, crispy fritters just hits the dinner table. You can still see the steam rising off of them, and it's carrying that unique, almost comforting taro smell. It might not be the fanciest dish out there, but let me tell you, it's got this special kind of hold over everyone.
And I mean, come on, this is the universal truth of the taro fritter, right? This quote just perfectly captures what the source material calls its evil deliciousness. It's that one snack where all your healthy eating plans for the holidays just poof, go right out the window, one crispy bite at a time.
Okay, so let's really get into it, because this isn't just about a recipe. Nope, this is a piece of living history. This humble little fritter, it tells a huge story about survival, about family, and about celebration. So how in the world did a simple root vegetable become one of the stars of the New Year's table?
Well, the story of the taro fritter is basically the story of Taiwan's agricultural past. It's a journey that takes it from being a simple, everyday food that kept people full to a celebrated symbol of prosperity. And it all starts with the taro itself.
Now, this is where it gets really cool. It's all about the symbolism. Think about how taro grows. You've got this big mother taro in the middle and all these little child taros growing around it. Well, for the ancestors, this was the perfect metaphor for a big, thriving family. So when you're eating taro, you're not just eating a vegetable. You're taking in a wish for your family to grow and stay close.
And it doesn't stop there. The way you prepare it is just as meaningful. The name in Taiwanese, yuqian, actually refers to the shreds themselves. And those long, thin strips, they're not just for getting the right texture, they carry a wish for a long, long life. It's amazing. Every single part of this dish is just packed with good wishes.
So this slide really shows you the whole journey. It started out as just a humble street snack, something to fill your stomach. But then, because of that beautiful golden fried color, it got a promotion. I mean, that color looks just like gold, right? And on the New Year's table, that's a huge deal. It symbolizes a wish for wealth and a golden year ahead.
All right, so we get the history, but what makes it so dang addictive? Well, it all comes down to the perfect bite. It's this incredible sensory experience, a perfect trifecta of textures that just makes you want to keep reaching for one more.
Okay, so here's the magic. You've got to nail these 3 layers. First, you bite through that unbelievably crispy, crunchy exterior. Then you hit the inside, which is this soft, fluffy, almost floury texture, but you can still feel the individual shreds of taro. And the whole time, that warm, earthy, slightly sweet smell of cooked taro is just everywhere. It's an absolute masterpiece.
Okay, now for the part I know you've been waiting for. How do you actually get that perfect texture at home? Let's dive into some of those treasured family secrets, the little tips and tricks that make all the difference between a pretty good fritter and an unforgettable one. Listen up, these 4 rules are absolutely everything. First, your shreds have to be coarse. Don't go shredding them super thin or you'll lose all the texture. Second, fight the urge to add a bunch of water to your batter. It should be thick and sticky, just enough to coat the taro. Third, be gentle when you form the patties. You're not making a hamburger here. You want little nooks and crannies for the hot oil to get into and work its crispy magic. And finally, this is the pro move. Crank up the heat at the very end. That last sizzle pushes out the extra oil so you get a fritter that's crispy, not greasy.
Now, of course, we have to talk about the great debate. Are you on team sweet or team salty? The sweet version, with just a bit of sugar and maybe some sesame seeds, is a classic. Kids absolutely love it. But the savory version? Oh, that's a whole other level. It's seasoned with things like 5-spice powder, white pepper, and sometimes has crispy fried shallots mixed in. You usually serve it with a chili sauce. It's just this complex, super satisfying flavor.
And hey, for those of us feeling a little guilty after that quote from the beginning, there's the modern hack, the air fryer. Yep. A good spray of oil, pop them in for about 15 minutes at around 180 Celsius, and you get something remarkably close to the real deal. Sure, it might be missing a little of that deep-fried magic, but the crispiness is there, and you can feel way less guilty about it.
So as we start to wrap this up, it's pretty clear this fritter is so much more than just something tasty to eat. It's a symbol. It's a story about family, about putting in the effort, and about all the hopes we carry with us into a new year.
I think this quote from the source just says it all. A down-to-earth kind of happiness. I mean, taro grows humbly in the ground, right? And the snack, even with how delicious it is fundamentally simple. It represents this really grounded, real joy that comes from tradition and being with family. And that's really the beautiful final thought, isn't it? The journey of that taro root, from growing quietly in the earth to its big, spectacular transformation in that hot oil. It's a powerful metaphor. It's a reminder that with a little care and effort, even the humblest things can have their brilliant golden moment. So the next time you see one of these fritters, what are you going to be thinking about?